Hey guys, it's Mary Rose from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. This video is a 3-card tarot reading for our week ahead or for whenever. I'm not going to say the date because it doesn't matter. You can be watching this like months, even years later after the date that I've uploaded, because the reading and the message was intended for you because you were drawn to watch this. That's the way spirit guides work, and that's the way it's always been. And I've been doing this for so many years and I get the same response always. And if you are watching this and some things are not quite resonating with you completely, just visit back a little later, because you'll notice that some things had to unfold in your life for the reading and the message to take effect. And it doesn't matter. Like I said, it was intended for you and you are here. There's no wrong or right. You are here. I should say right, but I just meant like there's no wrongs in this. Okay. It's not by accident and by chance. Okay. So the cards that I'm working with are the Tarot of the Haunted House. I got these cards a while ago and I did an unboxing on my channel and I just adore them. They're just so romantic and just so beautiful, and they're just perfect for shadow season. That's what I love this time of year, and because it's just a time of well, it's around my birthday, so I'm always happy. I love autumn. Where I'm at, North America, we have autumn and we have fall. And yeah, so I've already dealt and pulled the cards already, and so I'm just going to go right into the reading. Okay, so the first card that came up for us is the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is, as you can see, there's fire coming to her, and she's got one wand in her hands and she's fighting with it. So it means that you need to be assertive, you need to be speaking your truth, you need to stand up. And I know that might be a hard thing to do because maybe of your circumstances or whatever the situation may be. You need to honor yourself. You need to know that everything that's happening is happening exactly as it should be, but it's nudging you. You hear what I'm saying? It's like it's nudging you to take a stand. You do little small things. I know it's hard for us sometimes to get out of our comfort zone, but to grow, you have to get a little uncomfortable, right? And maybe we're around people that just get under our skin, or they're a bit of energy vampires. I say that, and it's like you don't know how to deal with them. Sure, you can love them, they can be family and everything, but they're draining. There's an energy that you need to tap into to honor yourself. You know, it's not to engage so much, and even engaging into an argument. If somebody is escalating something, you got to know that they're just looking for just a reason to get their pain out. You know, usually that is the case. Actually, when somebody starts an argument with you, it's because they're under a lot of stress and pain. It doesn't mean that you have to take it. No, I'm not saying that. But what you need to do is speak your truth and just walk away, turn the channel, walk away, because the more you stay with that, the more you're going to just spiral downward. And it's all about raising our vibration and bringing ourselves to a higher light, to where we can feel whole. And that's why I do this video, so I can spread a little fairy dust and give you a little inspiration for your day, so you can look at what is happening into your life and just say, reflect upon that. And what do I need to do? You got to ask yourself, what do I need to do today, here and now, so I can move forward and so I can avoid the stress. Now, it could be somebody that you work with. Okay, I understand. Maybe it's your boss. You know, you just got one little seed will make a huge difference. And I'm saying, when I say seed, it doesn't have to mean that you got to make a huge stand right away, like a huge change, but it can be just something small. Start doing little baby steps, small steps. Okay, these things are going to nourish you in the future. They're going to help you in the future. Like just a little thing like will just actually mean a huge difference. The way you allow people to treat you is like you allow them. What you tolerate is allowing people to treat you a certain way. So, you know, like you can apply yourself with grace and say, you know, I don't appreciate that, or, you know, you don't have to be passive aggressive either. I'm not saying that either, because I see a lot of people being passive aggressive, and, you know, all that does is it just creates hidden stress, and it just puts in resentment underneath the rug. So we want to just open that up, and you want to be clear channel to who you truly are, right? Okay. The second card is the Death card. Okay, yes, I know we all cringe when we see the Death card. We look at it and we go, no, I want to rip it up. No, I didn't want to rip it up. But anyways, when we see the death card, it's like we don't want to look at it because it's not physical death, actually. Like I always say, the death card only represents the end of something that is about to end, and something that is about to change in your life that will never return again. And maybe you need to make a stand. Maybe it's a time for you to make that change. Maybe you've been doing things, overindulging into maybe a little bit too much sugar. You know, I know I left my sugar too, but I gave it up a long time ago, and I eat it now and then. But it's like, you know, certain things have a way to come into our energy system, and they actually make us spiral downward when you have too much of this. I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe there's somebody here that needs to hear this, okay, about sugar. Sugar actually just is the legal cocaine. So you got to know that. It's a silent killer. It's the number one thing that causes health issues. Sugar. It is. So maybe that's a message. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But anyways, my message to you is that you're going through some changes, and you got to make the stand for yourself to make those things happen. Just like the Seven of Wands said, that you need to stand up for yourself, but in a graceful way and in a very, like a very nice, when I say it's like being assertive is not being mean, it's being nice is what it is. And the death card means that changes will happen. It doesn't mean that they're going to happen negatively. It's not a negative card. No, it's not. It's actually a new beginning. Something old ending and something new beginning into your life. And yeah, change makes us all uncomfortable. When we hear the change word, we got like, oh, I like everything to be, because we like everything to be nice and comfortable, you know, but it's time for a change to happen. And there's a major change that's coming up very, very soon. And these are the influences that are around you, and you got to just accept and don't worry, just go with it, go with the flow. You know, we are always replenishing and changing, like our systems are always replenishing and changing, and the body is changing, things are changing, life always changes, but we just have to, every day is a different day. Every day is different. You know, guess what? We're always changing. So that's a major change and transformation for a very, very positive thing that's going to happen to you in your life. So you got to trust that. Okay. I don't usually do too much futuristic, but I'm going to tell you, if you make these changes on your, like make these little tweaks in your life, you're going to have a better life. You know, you're going to love yourself. If you love yourself, do more things for you, stand up for yourself, love, like self-care, doing things for yourself, and taking a stand and not being afraid. Well, I can't tell you not to be afraid. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm just like suggesting that just trust, let your freak flag fly, do something different. Let me just say one thing, just do something different and watch what happens. Okay. And the third card was the World. Now, I know that doesn't say the world, but it's actually the World. And you see what she's got in her hands? She's got the keys to her castle. And that is what you have. You have everything that you need. But you got to go through the whole cycle of life. See, that's what the World card is. The World is going through all the stages and all the transitions and all the things that have happened. You know, she's been through it. She's been there. She's gone from the Fool. We've gone from the Fool to the World. We've gone through all of the things, all the steps that, you know, if you know tarot cards, there's 22 major arcana. And so she's number 22. So now we start the Fool card, which is the journey, the Fool's journey. Okay. So this is where you are about to take hold of, you know, finally getting it and saying like, wow, completion. And it might be just a small little thing, but you know what? You did it. You know, it's just a small thing. You know, we're always excited to start something, and we're always excited to end something. It's like, okay, it's finally over. I got it. Yeah. So you're about to end an old cycle. It's just that the stages in between the beginning and the end sometimes get us uncomfortable. You know, we're just like, oh, I want to stay there. I don't want to move. Hey, trust me, I feel like that too. Sometimes in the morning, it's like after I do all my rituals and everything, my morning rituals, and I post stuff on Instagram and, you know, answer your emails. I'm like, I just want to sit on the couch. I don't want to work out. I don't want to start my day. It's like we want to stay stagnant. It's the human body all automatically wants to do that. I'm not just talking about physical stuff. I'm talking about just things in your life, right? You got to get yourself moving. You got to take risks. You got to take chances, and don't be afraid. I know I don't like to say that, because I say don't, you end up doing the opposite, right? I would say just, you know what, just love yourself. Just love yourself, and just look forward to the new things that are coming to you, because there is new things. Look forward to something. Look forward to it. Actually look at what's inside of you. And, you know, if you are, this is about a love relationship, because I'm getting this really strong feeling. If it's a love and relationship, you need to know that you're not imagining things, you know, And people do things sometimes that they regret doing. They do. And they tend to do things because they are more in their head. So you need to forgive, either let go and forgive and just move forward, or forgive and just accept the situation. Well, accept the situation regardless and move forward. Well, there's no choice. It's just, that's basically the message for both ways. It's just accept people for the way they are. Don't try to change anybody. You can't make someone open up to you and love you more, because they will not open up. What you can do to make them, if you want, is surrendering and allowing. And if that person is not opening up to you and they're not giving, you're not meant to be in that person's life. I hate to be the one to break the news, but maybe that person isn't meant to be in your life right now. You know, we fall in love and we want that person to be with us. And sometimes they're not meant to be with us right now. You know, sometimes we have to go through some things in our life for things to, you know, like I said about the readings, for something to make sense in our life. Like we had to experience different things. That's what the World card says. She had to experience all of the Fool's journey, from the Justice card to the Tower, to the Devil, to the Temperance, you know, to all of it, even the Lovers. She had to go through it all. So she finally realized that she has all the power, like Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. You know, there's no place like home. She had the shoes, she had the ruby slippers. If you're aware of the Wizard of Oz, that's a show, TV, like a movie that was back in my day. Maybe, I don't know. You probably remember it. You know what I mean. So it's like everything that you have is within yourself. It's just, you need to surrender and let go of the things that no longer serve you. That is what the message is here telling you. It's time to honor yourself, beautiful one, because you are worth so much more. You are a very loving person, and your body is, I mean, your soul and your whole existence is made out of true love. And you know what? You don't need all that stuff. You don't need all that negativity of someone else's drama and somebody else's. Just turn the channel, walk away. You know, if you walk away from someone and they're trying to get your attention, they're trying to escalate something, and you're walking away and they're trying to get your attention, or they want to do more of this, like sting you, or energy vampire, they want you to listen, they're being they're the victim. You know, by you walking away, you're just honoring yourself. And you know what, you're only judging yourself if you think, oh, they're gonna get mad at me, or oh, they're gonna do that. You know what, you're not. You're only judging yourself and thinking that they will. And if they do, that's their stuff, because they need to work on themselves, and it's not your job to fix anybody, right? You can be a helping hand, you can be a listening ear. Yes, I know. I do it. That's what I do for a living. You know, I listen to people and I help people. But you know what? It's not your job for people that are in your life to take advantage of you and taking more from you than what you need. So you need to stand up for yourself, because beautiful changes are happening, and you got to just realize that you are holding all the power to your situation, and you had the key. The keys are in your hands. Okay, so that was our reading and our message for now, and I hope that was helpful. And if you're interested in getting a longer reading with me, please visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter so you can get 10% off your first reading. Okay, and so until the next video, I wish you all peace, blessings, love, and light. Namaste.